Better Call Saul has gone 6 years without winning an Emmy, despite receiving numerous nominations at the 74th Television Academy Awards. This has shocked everyone considering how great the series is and was received, so stay tuned to find out all the must-watch details in Emmy-winning Better Call Saul series. Let's dive in. First up, Better Call Saul surprisingly failed to win an Emmy despite the countless nominations over the 6-season show. Fans of Better Call Saul have expressed their anger after the show was once again dismissed at the 2022 Primetime Emmy Awards. The Breaking Bad spin-off has been nominated for 46 Emmys in total since the show's debut in 2015, including 7 this year. Yet, throughout its 6 seasons, it hasn't taken home a single award. In keeping with the pattern, Bob Odenkirk lost the Outstanding Lead Actor Award to Lee Jung-jae of Squid Game on Monday, September 12th, while Rhea Seehorn, who plays Kim Wexler, lost the Outstanding Supporting Actress Award to Julia Garner of Ozark. Following the defeat, viewers shared Chuck McGill's "What a Sick Joke" remark from the Season 3 episode Chicanery on Twitter to show their sorrow. One admirer remarked, "Better Call Saul not earning a single Emmy is really ironic. People will still be discussing it in 10 years, whereas everyone will only remember the other shows as distant memories." Another remarked, "Greatest prequel of all time. What a sick joke." Now this year, Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould's Better Call Saul received 4 nominations: Outstanding Drama Series, Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series, Rhea Seehorn as Kim Wexler, Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series, Bob Odenkirk, who plays the title role, Saul Goodman, and Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series. Thomas Schnauz for Plan and Execution were among the nominations for these awards. The criminal TV show's music was also nominated, with choices for Outstanding Music Supervision, Outstanding Sound Mixing for a Comedy or Drama Series, along with Outstanding Sound Editing for a Comedy or Drama Series. Instead, Jesse Armstrong's Succession, which also won awards for Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series and Outstanding Casting for a Drama Series, received the award for the Outstanding Drama Series instead of any of the other honors. Better Call Saul has been successful in winning and being nominated for numerous awards at different ceremonies over the years. The series has been a success for 4 years, 2015 to 2016, 2018, and 2021, winning Television Programs of the Year from the American Film Institute Awards, Outstanding Short from Comedy or Drama Series, Best Edited Drama Series for Commercial Television from the Eddie Awards, and Best Short Form Series from the Critics' Choice Television Awards. Now, during the show's 5-season run from 2008 to 2013, Vince Gilligan's Breaking Bad, which starred Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, rose to become one of television's most admired shows of all time. In addition to defying the law of diminishing returns, Season 3's Fly is the only true contentious episode out of 62, Walter White and Jesse Pinkman also broke the pattern of unsatisfying cliffhangers. The series' conclusion of Felina will always be remembered as a magnificent send-off that defies the adage that you can't please everyone. Now, many have argued that Better Call Saul is possibly better than the OG Breaking Bad. Here's why. It appears that viewers all over the world will have to accept the end of Vince Gilligan's New Mexico methverse with the conclusion of Better Call Saul's last season. Between Breaking Bad and its predecessor series, there are more than 120 episodes, giving us access to some of the best television entertainment ever made. Few people anticipated that this creative team would be able to produce a spin-off series that would compete with the original in nearly all quantifiable categories, and potentially even be better. Let's take a look. Firstly, the characters are better in Better Call Saul. While there are certain characters from Breaking Bad that appear in Better Call Saul, such as Walt and Jesse who appear as guests, or Mike who becomes a key role, the new characters in Better Call Saul really stand out. While we all loved the characters in Breaking Bad, Walt and Jesse are the show's primary protagonists, and even though they play a significant role in the drama, we weren't the biggest admirer of Walt Jr. or Skyler, because we don't get to see inside their inner tales playing out nearly as much as we do with the characters in BCS. this. We learn more about the characters in the prequel series, and we get to understand exactly who they are, along with why they act the way they do, which increases the impact of their deaths. Additionally, anyone could enjoy learning more about Mike and Gus's lives before Breaking Bad. Next up, Better Call Saul builds intrigue better than Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul offers Jimmy McGill's solo series more opportunities to create intrigue. Throughout all 5 seasons of Breaking Bad, the main concerns have been whether Walter White would get away with his crimes and who will perish in the process. With a few significant exceptions, like the significance of the pink bear from season 2 and Jesse's ignorance that Walt caused Jane's death, Breaking Bad rarely permits a mystery to last longer than 1 season. This is where Better Call Saul's patience sets it apart from other shows. Better Call Saul creates a mystery about Jimmy's future from the very first black and white frame of Gene that isn't resolved until the final episodes. Before each season, viewers speculated about what would happen to Kim and Nacho, but it took until season 6 for the importance of Jimmy's Breaking Bad Lalo statement to become clear. In season 4 of Better Call Saul, Saul casually asks Francesca to call on a particular date, which is possibly the best long-term storytelling example. There is no further discussion on this subject until she finally follows the advice more than 2 entire seasons later. Better Call Saul's decision to let these riddles linger in the minds of its viewers for years generates intrigue even after the show is finished. Also, BCS creates the best storyline and differs from its OG inspiration. Better Call Saul employs an ambitious structure that distinguishes Jimmy's story from both Breaking Bad and the larger world of televised drama. The majority of TV spin-offs are stale rehashes of their original series. At its foundation, Better Call Saul is a marriage of 2 different ideas that work flawlessly together. On the one hand, there is the legal drama, which tells the story of a would-be underdog lawyer who falls in love, overreacts to his brother's rivalry, and pulls deft con jobs. Better Call Saul's second half takes place independently of Breaking Bad and works as a standalone program. On the other hand, there is the Breaking Bad prequel, which describes the development of particular characters and the setting of Albuquerque's underground before Walter's arrival. These opposing elements combine to provide a more original experience than Breaking Bad, as occurrences in one timeline help to explain specific beats and details from another. Viewers see a brand new episode of one program and their favorite show come to life simultaneously. Many people anticipated that Better Call Saul would either escape the shadow of Breaking Bad or provide interesting new information to Walt and Jesse's plot when it first debuted. Few dared to hope that Better Call Saul would succeed in both endeavors, and the sheer ambition to produce a spin-off that fully embraced its predecessor while still existing in a completely distinct world is an example of why Better Call Saul has a very minor advantage over Breaking Bad. Next up, Saul is much more relatable than Walter. Although Walter White was a fantastic character, Jimmy McGill, aka Saul Goodman, was more likable and relatable. Walter White began as a chemistry instructor before evolving into a full-fledged meth lord and taking on the role of the show's main antagonist. Jimmy, however, is the person who tries to avoid difficulties but constantly finds himself in one. In order to get money and have personal relationships, he's willing to break any regulation there is, especially when it comes to Kim Wexler. Additionally, the depiction of the law is much better. There are several TV shows that skirt the law or engage in legal proceedings. In Better Call Saul, there are a lot of lawyers, yet the show somehow manages to avoid completely overwhelming the viewer with legal jargon. Additionally, the show allows us to see various legal viewpoints from various characters, such as Jimmy and Chuck. It is more enjoyable to watch than Breaking Bad because of how the show represents the law and the incredible genre balance. And finally, the villain in Better Call Saul is perfect. Although the antagonists of both episodes are fantastic, Lalo Salamanca from Better Call Saul is the most evil of them all. In the program, his character growth is handled superbly. It was all horror and dark humor on screen from Lalo's initial appearance in the series until he shot Howard Hamlin, Patrick Fabian, and then confronted Gus Fring, Giancarlo Esposito, in search of retribution. Lalo emerges as the villain from both programs who gives the goosebumps anytime he appears on screen, and to top it all off, he has that smile. No one would have anticipated a fresh enemy to enter the scene after Gus Fring or Walter White, but it's clear that Lalo completely turned the tables. And there you have it, everything you need to know about Better Call Saul and how they have failed to win an Emmy despite having so many nominations over the years. Now make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. And as always, thanks for watching.